Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video. Yes, I know, I'm back on the channel. What's going on, everybody? But anyways, today Amel had a fantastic idea for a video, so I'm gonna let him do the intro.
Happy to have you back, first of all, man.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm sure everyone on YouTube missed you.
Yep.
But one thing that we want to discuss is the importance of long-term visions with Facebook ads and just ads in general, because a lot of people run it for a month or two or three, and then if they don't see results, they give up. There's so much value into running your ads for long-term visions, like building awareness, building your brand, just making sure that the community thinks of you whenever they think of your service. And the only way to achieve that, I feel like, is through consistent ads and exposure.
Yeah, it's literally just like let's say working out or whatever like project you're working on. Let's say you love to play the piano. Like, you're not gonna be like an amazing player in 1 month or 3 months or 6 months, and you're not gonna be like super fit if you go to the gym for 10 minutes a day or something like that. So putting in the work and going super aggressive on the marketing side, we've realized is pretty much the only way to actually explode. I mean, think about big brands like Geico. Do you think they're counting how many dollars they're getting on a return for every single ad they put out there? No, they're going about it the Cardone way. Let's go super aggressive, be everywhere, and eventually when everybody knows you, guess what happens to your business?
You blow up.
You blow up. It's really that simple.
So what video did you watch that was talking about Grant? It was they mentioned how they were literally going to unfollow their friend, which was Grant.
Yeah. So
what was that?
So I was actually on Instagram and I saw this reel that I actually really liked, and it was of Grant Cardone, and he said a friend of his talked to him and he said that, hey man, you've been putting out so much content everywhere that I literally want to unfollow you. And his response was gold. This man said, that's fine. You're not my client. So that level of consistency that even your friends are like, oh my God, you're everywhere, I want to unfollow you.
Exactly.
You know? So I thought that was awesome. I wanted to share
But
that.
where's Grant now,
Yeah.
So you really have to look at the bigger picture, understand who your client is, and understand who's the one putting you down, because usually that person is not the person you're chasing anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, I mean, we've all heard of Gary Vee talking about, content creation. Like, I literally get tired of him talking about the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if you backtrace any successful person, they dumped either a lot of content or a lot of money in certain pieces of content. So either you have time to post consistently 3 or 4 times a day, or you have a lot of money to dump into your ads. There's 2 or 3 videos that really blew up these people that we know to this day, and it's because they dumped so much money into it. The car hacks guy, Gary Vee, Tai Lopez, they all had those specific videos that we can literally pinpoint on. Yeah, I remember seeing him on that video, and usually it's that one video that everyone saw, and here you are today.
To prove this point, he just mentioned Tai Lopez. If you did not think of Here in My Garage in the past 30 seconds, tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like a very psychological thing that if you put out enough out there and you are seen enough out there, you can literally do whatever you want and you will still be growing your business. Mind you, you obviously need to have a product that is required by the market and a product that actually benefits the market. But with enough eyeballs and enough ad spend, that's the only thing you're going to get is more people paying attention to the noise you're making.
Exactly. I mean, hopefully you have something to sell, right? So you can redirect that traffic and make some money out of it. But you gotta realize when you build so much fame and awareness around you that other famous people want to work with you. They call you out for interviews. They call you out for podcasts and vlogs and so forth. So imagine tapping into their audience. So realize that, hey, when I make it so big that someone else wants to put me onto their network, I just double, tripled, or doesn't matter how big their network is. You just got verified by this person that's trusted within their circle to whatever you're selling. This is why I believe that, interviews with high-end people is important, because you get to tap into their audience that was pretty much free. But in order to get some time with them to sit down, you have to kind of show your worth and actually build your name up to get to that level.
How you do that? Again,
Ads.
more content, more ad spend, even if you don't see the direct dollar on dollar return, over time, consistency makes it happen. So if you post a video on YouTube and you don't sign a client or sell your shirt or whatever it is, that does not mean that video did not do its job. It just means you need to be more consistent. And moral of the story, go aggressive. Do your thing. Tell people who you are. Do your thing.
Exactly. I mean, the thing, like, the reason we mentioned this is because we have a lot of businesses and clients that we work with. Yes, some of them do really work out the first month, 2 months, 3 months, and really do grow their business. But there's specific niches and industries that, unfortunately, many people don't understand what's required to build your momentum, in a sense, in that industry. If you, for example, is like real estate and health insurance and marketing and these platforms that require a little more nurturing to close a client versus just, hey, I see an ad, I like the shirt, let me buy the shirt. A lot of these other industries require nurturing. How do you nurture them? It's through consistent content. So if you're running ads for real estate, if you are like a realtor or broker, kind of grasp onto this. Understand that don't look for direct leads. Look for consistent brand awareness within your community, because if you're consistently running an ad, and it doesn't have to be a huge budget, like even honestly, even 1,000 a month can touch base with your city so many times over the 6 months. Because one of the ads that one of the GenTech ads, how many people did we reach recently? 1.5 million, I think.
Yeah, just around there, about 1.4.
So, and usually the frequency is 3 times of everyone that saw the ad. So you just retargeted people without really retargeting them. And if I call those people, they'll say, hey, I actually saw your ad, and they're more likely to continue my conversation. So just understand the long-term play with the ads, and don't look for instant gratification whenever you are running ads for these industries. What do you think?
I definitely agree. I mean, if you're looking for an instant payoff, growing a business, I'm talking about growing a real business, not just like something that you're doing on the side to make quick money to cover your rent or something or whatever. If you really want to build an empire, you need to be patient. Like, patience is key, as well as consistency. You can't be patient doing nothing, you got to be consistent, but you also got to be patient, and you also got to risk. Because in my eyes, even if the ad spend is returning $0, which is very rarely the case, I still think it's a worthy investment, because more eyeballs will equal that more people will know about you. And then once your product is something that they are in the market for, who you think they're going to think of?
Of course.
That person. So, I mean, I really think that this game of patience, consistency, and content is really where everybody needs to be, especially with the next 5-10 years, with things developing. Obviously, when the internet first came out, everybody was like, what is this? Whatever. Now everybody uses the internet all the time. I'm talking about internet. I'm not talking about social media. I'm talking about internet. Most of their people, like a lot of people's houses, run on internet now through their logs,
Exactly.
a bunch of stuff. And that's what's going to happen in the future. I'm not going to get into the cryptocurrency space right now or talk about that. But the world is changing. But there's one thing that isn't changing, is the businesses that have been consistent and the businesses that have been patient and have built a lot of brand awareness. They're not going anywhere. You think Disney's gonna go somewhere when like the metaverse becomes a thing? I don't think so. Disney's solidified in the market because they've been doing their thing for a long time. I mean, a lot of people that are even 27, 30, 35 watching this video, you probably watched Disney when you were a kid. They've been consistent. It's not like they made a movie back in the 1990s and they still banking on that one movie. No, consistency. Same thing with Marvel. I'm talking big giants. I'm not talking like baby like businesses. I'm talking giants. They got there because of consistency.
We just cut off.
I think it's just a screen.
Okay.
I don't know why that happened.
But I do agree with all that. All these businesses dumped a lot of money. A lot of these companies that we use to this day, Uber and Airbnb, they dumped a lot of money in PR work and ads just to get accepted in the market space. So I just can't stress it enough on the importance of just building your brand, building your awareness, getting as many eyeballs on you. if there's anything you can do in your business, just keep on building. I think the only time a business fails is when they have bad leadership. A business never really dies out. If you have the branding, it's usually that the foundation or actually the people in charge of the business aren't really good or ready for that next level, so it ends up dying out. If you're consistently optimizing and kind of adding on top of whatever you're doing and kind of shifting into whatever's shifting, for example, when the internet came out, switching from newspaper, and now when the NFTs like really kind of take over, adapting to that market share, that's how you continue being relevant while continually growing your business.
Yeah. I mean, comes down to a few words, right? Like innovating, being consistent, being patient.
Yep, exactly. So let's wrap up this video. If there's anything you guys can implement today, just start creating more awareness around your business and your brand and continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
We're working on the GenTech University, which will be the hub of everything that we're providing when it comes to knowledge. As you guys know, we do marketing, and then we also have real estate and exotic cars, and there's a few things that we implement and kind of want to push out to the people that want to be in the same positions that we are. So we're building the university that will be just a one-stop shop for everything that you need. Let it be free ebooks or courses that are paid but provide a lot of value, or just a community of people that are similar to you that you kind of want to partner up with or have questions so that you don't have to do it yourself.
It's not going to be a bachelor's degree. It's going to be a baller degree, I'll tell you that. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you took something from this. I know we've said a lot of things that you've probably heard before, but just kind of like thinking about it in a more psychological way about what's going on around you, you realize that, oh my God, it's so true. And yeah, pretty much it. Please like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts, and hopefully we can send you guys some more good vibes, some better videos, right? Yep. Staying more consistent, staying more patient, right?
And follow us on IG. We post a lot of stuff on there. A lot of the internal personal stuff we post through there. So if you really want to get to know our team, just follow us on IG at GenTech Marketing.
See you guys soon.
All right, guys.